Hey, we're live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the daytime stream. New silver play button. We're going to say, what's today's? Wednesday? OP14, let's see, restock is here maybe. OP14 is here. Fresh Gengar break. Live card shop. Of course, that was kind of yesterday's news, but nothing's changed in one day. Hey, look at that button. That's a nice button. All right, let's jump over here. Yes, that is our second play button. I couldn't find the first one. I must have put it somewhere. I don't know where the other play button is for the TheCardconomist. Is hiding somewhere. I must have put it on a shelf. All right. I thought it was with like my silver or something. I don't remember where it went. I thought about putting them side by side, but... All right, cool, man. So we got that going. Let's go ahead and attach the website to the daytime stream. Man, I need some caffeine, man. All right, let's see. Let's jump over here. I should have drank an energy drink to give me energy. We'll close this out. What's this? What's this? Okay, we'll close this out as well. All right, and let's open this up. Pause that for a second. Boop. Oh, nope, that's the wrong link. Hold on, we need the correct link. Here it is. And doopy-dooby, 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 scooby-dooby-dooby. Okay, we're going to choose pin message. Now we're going to delete this. There we go, we're back to it. Oh, yeah. Good. Thank you for contacting PSA Customer Care. Okay, so let me mark this unread. Boop. All right. And so we got the website pinned. Mr. Alex pinged the live stream, so that the Discord server, so that part's done. I think we just start taking orders now. Actually, here, I got to open up the iPad. Man, I can't believe it's pitch dark outside already. It's so sad, man. God, I hate that. It's so dark outside. I get like 0 sunlight in the winter. I'm not even exaggerating. It's pretty close to 0. So we're going to go to this, and then I'm going to open... Whoa, came in so quick. It did come in quick. Oh, looks like it was kind of a blurry quality there. All right. Woo. Hey, what's going on, guys? Ooh. All right, cool, man. What do you guys think of that? That's neat. Face reveal through the play button? Yes. Can you get the play button graded? That'd be interesting if PSA could do something like that. I mean, they probably could if they really wanted to. Oh, man, let me have a drink of this green tea. I gotta have some caffeine or something, man. I don't know if I didn't sleep enough or what. The nice Umbreon VMAX Altart I bought off of eBay for. Refunded because eBay service said that it was fake. Nice. Well, it sounds to me like they saved you a headache. Hey, that's me, guys. Got my Charizards here. I got 2 more Charizards. I almost made a video last night, but I didn't know what to make it about, so I decided to just go to bed. I did some shipping. I got 2 packages shipped out. There we go. Mirror-like awesomeness. Now, where do I store this? Let's put this here for the moment. All right, it's the daytime stream. Take congratulations on the play button. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. Ooh, print wave 1 boosty. All right, send it to CGC. LFG, congrats, Mr. What's Hood TCT gang? I can see myself. Drill it. Leave in the background the whole stream. I don't know about that. We wouldn't be able to rotate the slabs if we did that. We are. It's in the thumbnail. It's in the thumbnail, and it's in the first minute of the stream. So anyone who clicks on the stream, they'll see it. They'll see it. So just some wonderful breaks here. The vintage break. Ah, that looks much better as the vintage break. The clearance break, it's not a convincing title. The trade break, the bow tie break, 200K giveaway, the lightning break. Oh, look at that lightning break. Well, nobody jumped in here. Should I put it away? Poor Moltres. Nobody wanted Moltres. I gave him a shot. People said no, basically. People say, All right. I believe we sold an item overnight. It was this guy right here sold. You know, I really question if I should have sold this at all. I mean, it's such a nice card. It seems like you could just wait a year and it will be like a higher price for sure. Almost certainly. But this is sold. All right, let's see. First of all, let's take care of Daniel Wiseman. So Daniel Wiseman does a $40 slab away payment. You got it. Put the button behind above the bins. Maybe like in vertical mode. What is the English equivalent of that Mimikyu? Mimikyu. You're wondering what set? You just type in Mimikyu. Actually, no, that's a great question. It would be like Astral Radiance or something, probably. Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance. Is there one more I'm not thinking of? So, back to this. Daniel Wiseman. Mr. Daniel. Click on this, and this shall say $100. Boop. He's got $100 remaining on his beautiful poker Snorlax, and this is sold to who? Who bought this? Jack Woodworth. He says for the Mimikyu and the rest for Slabaway. All right. So $20 to Slabaway. Thank you, Jack. So we're starting the day out with like $190 of sales. That's pretty good, huh? Okay. You can't keep everything, or can you? You know, it's risky to hold too much product, in my opinion, because it's like if the market downturns, that's no good. But also if a catastrophe occurs, like a tornado blows the house away, that's bad too. So it is good to let go of some stuff and convert it into something like a digital cash or whatever. So, you know, you got to always have it on the move. But, man, that's a nice card. Thank you so much. No problem. No problem. Oh, look at that. Pack split. Okay, so we got so many good breaks. It's unbelievable. The options are really good. 200K giveaway. What is this again? Oh, this is how much I've given away for the 100K giveaway. Mega sub list. One spot left. One spot left on the mega sub list for this guy. Okay, so that's still popular. That moves on its own. One Piece English box break. The eBay scanner. November 2025. The November giveaways. Yes. So tomorrow's Thursday. So that would be Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving's not on Friday because it's always Black Friday. Yeah. So tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Maybe we should play some Charlie Brown music. Ooh, baby. Let's put this away for a moment. Okay. You know what? I told Mike's side, he's editing. He's been editing the website. And when he edits the website, I'll give him a little giveaway. All right. Let's see what we got. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Landing on for somebody named Monster. All right. Somebody named Monster got it. There you go. Do they do Thanksgiving in Puerto Rico? I don't know if they do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes, we do. Nice. Cool, man. All right. So where's that card? Let's put Monster on. Cody, you working tomorrow? Yeah, you working tomorrow, Cody? Number 4, Monster. Nothing special. Coworker invited me over for his family's Thanksgiving, so that was sweet of him. Nice. Time to delete my 100 alt account so Mr. can give that plaque back. Hey! 100 alt accounts? Bro, that's too many. It is. All right, well, let's fix that camera a bit. What is this? Is this a dead spider or something? What the hell? Okay, toss that over there. Looked like a dead spider. Jack Woodworth, let's apply $20 to your slab away. This goes down to 75. Blink. All right. Boy, I woke up so tired today. It was crazy, man. Javier Arroyo, 3 gem 3s. Oh, yeah. We want to see something nice pop out of these gem 3s. Rip Charlotte. Who's Charlotte? You are? I hear that in Puerto Rico, Thanksgiving is a celebration of life for Big Pun. Big Pun. Here we are. Ooh. Here's the Magistrates. Here's Guard of Weir. The spider. It looked like a spider. It was just some shavings. There we go. All right. Nothing crazy in this round. Still waiting for some kind of Gengar or Cubone to pop out at us. Must be harder to pull those things than we thought. Okay. I like all holidays that are celebrated with lots of food. Yeah, I got a big cooking job to do tomorrow then. Thursday, huh? Maybe I'll make Cares do all the work. Actually, I don't know how it makes sense, like how it's going to work. Maybe I cook it tonight. What if I cooked it tonight on Wednesday night? I'm trying to think, because we got to drive to the doctor on Friday morning. I'm trying to think how it's all going to work out. Because, you know, if I cook the food, maybe I wake up, get the turkey in the oven, and then do the daytime stream. And then when the stream's over, I run over. The turkey's not done yet because it takes like 4 hours, right? Get everything else cooked, and then we sit down and eat, and then we leave to get the doctor thing done. So we can either leave the night before or the day of. You got to give people more than a day or two to jump into the breaks. We can't make it to every stream. Most of us get paid in 2-week rotations. That's a fair point. Fair point. Fair point. Did you like the Moltres? I thought the Moltres was interesting. Here we are. All right, let's see what we got, though. Let's see. He was an experiment. I wasn't sure if there'd be any responses to him. Oh, I like the Rhydon. Not the Rhydon, the Nidoking. Now, what is this guy doing in this box? He's supposed to be my Charizard box. See, these are all kind of like mid-tier breaks. They're all a little bit expensive. This Misty Psyduck might be affordable, though. Let's take a quick look at that. So we're going to type this in. It's called Misty Psyduck. Misty Psyduck. All right. And its number is 071. Okay. And we don't want that. We want buy it now. I'm making oysters. Ew. Well, Misty Psyduck certainly could be the break. Let's see. This could be an extremely short break. Almost seems like you wouldn't even need to host the booster packs for it. Okay. Can a break be too small? But no, this is a lovely Misty Psyduck here. Let's see what the response type is to this. Moltres is a cool card, but the same thing was done with the Sylveon, and you had people asking about the card after you took it down. True. Here we are. All right. I'll be honest, I kind of just want to keep that card, too. You see? So it's not as simple. It's not as simple as the response time to it. It's, do I even want to sell this? And so I put it up there to see what the response is. And if the response is too slow, I go, I kind of don't want to sell it. So that's actually a pretty significant part of it. Like, you remember the Pichu from the other day, right? I kind of don't really want to sell the Pichu, is the truth. I like him. So I just put him back in my box because now I don't have to sell him. So it's, you know, if I really want something to sell, I can leave it up on the table for months. Like this card right here is going to stay up here. I want to sell Jolteon. I don't really want to sell the Pichu or the Moltres. All right, let's see. Silver Coin Mail Day. Steam it, smoke it, cook it on a fire. Ah, you preparing it in a specific way. Item, raw. There we go. You look sniz. You're a dirty sniz licker. All right, so we took care of those orders real fast. Very cool. Little Misty Psyduck is a 3-spot break. That is, I don't know, like really short. Let's jump over here to orders. Oops, come on now. We don't want that. Orders. Getting the website up. What? Oh, that's like the home page. All right, well, that loads. Why don't I come over here and take a look at this order from Miss Beatrice? Buffaloes, Eagles, Numismatics. All right, so Miss Beatrice, can I get a spot in the Misty Psyduck? Yes. Hey, how's it going, Beatrice? Beatrice. Okay, you're going to get spot number 1. Okay, Jack Woodworth has spot number 2. Basically, this card is an $80 card with a star spot attached to it. So it's just a bit of very quick fun. But it hands out a star spot, which we're in the business of doing that now. I call you Jack Wood. Okay, that's 2. We just need 1 more. Goes. All right. We're trying to think of new names for the Poke Shuffle. What do you guys think? We got the Poke Shuffle and the what? Here's Mew. And here's Queen of Clubs. Ooh. I think that this thing here should remain the Poke Shuffle. Maybe we should call these live customs. What do you guys think? So I was talking about that with another guy. Who was I talking to that about? Was it Mike's side? Can't remember who it was. I think we might change this back to the live customs because technically these are booster packs. So these were originally called live customs. We could actually just keep the name. We can keep the name live customs. There's nothing wrong with that. We'll just, you know, we'll operate them differently. Instead of having 2 items both called Poke Shuffles. But they are different from each other, right? So from now on, this shall be called the Poke Shuffle. And the other thing shall go back to being called the live customs. We go with hit save on that. Live custom boosters. It's going great. I'm on my way to work. Nice. Hand poured. There could be a confusion, though, on how the new live customs operate. So the new live customs are 25. I think people will learn it. The new live customs are randomly pulled. They're not snipeable, but also the fact that they're always shuffled is a really nice thing. It means that you always have a shot at hitting the hit. See, with the old live customs, the only time you had a chance to pull a hit out of the box is when somebody else had placed an order mistakenly and pulled cold ones because they weren't paying attention to what was coming up. Now you have a shot at it no matter what. Even if the box is super hot or the box is super cold, the fact that it's always rotated means something could be rotated to the front for you. And my goal, by the way, is to keep that box really full so that no matter what's been pulled out of the box, there's always lots in the box. Take a look at that. All right, so this is the new jumbo break. It was made last night. There are 3 spots in it. 3 spots remain. And let's see. Let's go add a booster pack to the jumbo pack break. I like to do that. The jumbo pack break. Maybe something from here. So we're going to add this to the jumbo pack break. making it a little thicker now. There it is. I like to do that. I like to stuff things in there. All right. Okay. Man, there's too many boxes over here. Very nice. So we were in the middle of a big slab rotation too. And yesterday, Tuesday, was a pretty slow day, actually. Ooh, Numel, Holland Phantoms. The live shuffles. I think live customs, we'll just go back to that. People know that. That's a familiar name. It is. All right. There we are. Numel. All right. We've done this before, actually. A long time ago, we changed the live customs to be that way, where it was like they were not in a row. They were shuffle each time. And maybe it was just my imagination, but it seemed like it slowed down in demand. Here's Numel 72. All right, Numel. Oh, wow. There's actually no PSA 10 versions of this for sale. What did we have ours at? 150 or something like that? I think that's too high. I'm literally cutting that in half to 75. Boop. This was 150. That was just too high. Here's Queen of Clubs, Lily and Lunala. Okay. Poker playing cards. Lily, Lunala. I gotta save up for that Sableye. Oh, so the only Lily Lunala is $461, which is outrageously expensive. But last sold, whoa, last sold was in November 26, marked down from $403. Wow. So maybe this price is too low. Maybe I should list this on eBay. Yeah, let's get this up on eBay. So this is a new thing we've been doing in the middle of the stream while we're doing the slab rotate. I'll actually list items on eBay. Mr. Shahir just bought the last spot in the Psyduck break. So stand by. We're going to get that for you. I'm going to list this right here on the fly. That's a new thing we're trying. Okay, you ready? So this will say Lily and Lunala. Lily and Lunala. Poker playing cards. I say both now. Poker and playing cards. That's to sort of optimize the search results. And notice, I'm not going to say Queen of Hearts or Queen of Clubs either. So 2017 Pokemon. Okay. Lily and Lunala. Poker playing cards. Okay. Let me just add these photos real fast. All right. Okay. I don't know what the population on this is. I guess I had to know that. Okay, we're going to say condition yes. PSA, grade 10. Okay, we're going to say done with that. And then description shall just be AI description. And then pricing shall be a whopping, oops, come on now, 350, I guess? Because the other guy has his listed for 400, and he's from Italy. Okay, and it last sold marked down from 400, so we're going to go ahead and list the item. Another 808. Beowulf, what island you're from? All right, there we go. Cool. So this is now listed. And we'll toss this back here. Did you guys see the new button? Ta-da! Hey, that's me. Here's the button. Look at that. Cardconomist for passing 100,000 subscribers. This is my second silver play button. We've got 2 now. How cool is that? What's Mr. having for Thanksgiving? Turkey, potatoes, green bean casserole. Mainly that. A little pumpkin pie. We don't like to do 1,000 dishes. Some people do like macaroni. It's like, I don't know, dude. Macaroni's a any time of the year kind of meal, you know. Macaroni stuffing, which is literally just wet bread. We just pass on that. So it'll be mashed potatoes. We also tend to do like sweet potatoes as well. Cranberry sauce, rolls. sparkling grape juice, all the things, you know. But yeah, I don't understand it when people do something other than a turkey on Thanksgiving. It's got to be a turkey. Like, hello, it's Thanksgiving, bro. Somebody's like, I'm doing prime rib. It's like, bro, just have prime rib anytime. All right, Mr. Shahir is in. You ready, Mr. Shahir? Shizoop. So that was a really fast break. So from my perspective, you guys like really fast breaks. There it is. Especially when they are Misty's Psyduck. Okay. Let's just snatch this. I mean, the difference between this and a, what do they call them, a gym break, is just one spot, isn't it? It's not a lot here. Congrats, Mr. TCC. Thanks, man. Guy at work said he wasn't about to wreck the kitchen on his day off. Pre-ordered Lee's Chicken Family Dinner. Yeah, see, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Just get some paper plates. Here, okay, so you want to talk about cleaning up in the kitchen? Here's what I do. So just get some paper plates, and I like to buy tin foil pans. So one for the turkey and one for the other dishes. And then I just put everything into the tin foil pans, and then when everyone's full and the leftovers are getting kind of old, you just throw it away. You just throw the whole thing away. You throw the tin foil pans away. You throw the turkey bones away. It's so easy. You don't wreck your kitchen doing that. So easy. Here it is. I make a really good dinner, and there's almost no mess. All right, so I had to fill these behind the camera so you guys don't know what pack got what thing. There's only 3 packs, right? All right. That's a Galaxy Brain move, mister. Yeah, so we do nice paper plates, and we do tin dishes. The green bean casserole goes in one, potatoes go in another, sweet potato goes in another, and then you've got the gravy can just go into a gravy saucepan, and turkey goes into a big throwaway pan. So really, what's the mess? The mess is like you might use one sauce dish, and you might use one regular pan for some of the cooking, but it all gets transferred into you know, these tinfoil holders. And then those get covered so they stay warm, and you're good to go. You just throw everything away when you're done. So there's almost no mess. And then, you know, paper plates, you just throw those away. So we don't mess around with like fine china. That is annoying, having like 500 plates. Just go cheap. Just get some paper plates. The idea of a big mess, that is kind of a turnoff for like a feast. So if that bothers you, just, you know, if you don't got a bunch of women folk doing all the, because when I was a kid, all the ladies like to stay in the kitchen together and talk and clean. If you don't got that, just paper plate it up, man. All right, give me a number. Are we doing a break on the play button? 100,000 spots at 20 bucks? Wow, if it's 100,000 spots, I snuck out for a quick high and buy. 3, 1, 2, 3. That counts as a 0, I guess. We're going to allow that from now on. Okay, so here are the names. I'm going to shuffle them behind the camera because I can't have you guys knowing. I can't have you knowing the order of them, okay? That's not good. There's only 30 people in this break. It's a really short break. Do you guys like ultra short breaks? Are those fun? I guess they're more likely to finish in one stream. Give me a number. The paper plates are the fine china. We're going to allow zeros on the shuffles from now on because that is technically a number. And a non-shuffle versus a shuffle, right? A 1? Okay, there we go. Very nice. Good. What do we got here? Jack Wood, you're coming out first. Let's see what you pull, Jack. Jack Wood picking up the star spot. You're being moved to Blastoise. All right. Now we have Miss Beatrice. Any luck today? Oh, you're very lucky today, Miss Beatrice. You are taking home the Psyduck. Okay. And Mr. Shahir, you will have the tough luck this time. I'm sorry, man. All right. The Poke Gods will smile kindly on you soon. I can feel it. But this is going to be a tough round for you this time. Wow, what a very small break. There it is. Let me get you a proper pull here, Mr. Shahir. I'm going to get you a card, okay? I'm supposed to give out a real card. There it is. All right, so you got a nice little poker card now. All right. Very good. That's a Mario poker card. It's 15 years old. It's not a new set. And then there's your little thing. We'll throw this away. I need a rewatch your box. Speaking of boxes, OP14 is here. All 6 cases. We're ready to pull a manga rare for you guys. Okay. We actually sold a decent chunk of these last night, but nothing happened. So any minute now, it's going to pop out of there. Now, Beatrice, by the way, you can keep this card if you prefer to keep this card over the Psyduck. That's allowed. Better write your full name down on it. Quick breaks are fun. All right, we'll keep we'll remember that. All right. Quick breaks are fun. Okay. Now we know quick breaks are fun. A break where you know the outcome maybe in minutes. All right. Had to update that a little bit. I think a good mix of both. Those who want a chance at a big prize, but also some where it feels like you have a good chance. What's interesting, because when a small break goes by like that, that was about as small as it could possibly get, in my opinion. No, that's not true. The smallest it could get is an $80 break with 2 spots. 1 spot is for the slab, 1 spot is for the star spot. But then what's the point of that break? That kind of break makes no sense at all. Because at that point, you might as well just buy a spot in the vintage break, or you might as well just buy the slab for $40. So it makes no sense. So the minimum possible break is a 3-spot break, because one guy misses $40, and the other 2 are the ones who benefit from it. See? So you have to have at least 3 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there it is. All right. There's Blastoise ticking all the way up to 5. He's the star spot receiver. And now he's 5 out of 23 deep. Yes, this break will end. It's a very fancy vintage card. Should consider jumping in there. All right. I think a good mix of both. Maui definitely getting crazy. Glad to see another 808 in here. Here we are. Maui's getting crazy. Man, I've thought about moving to Hawaii. That sounds nice. All right, so Ivan's making an offer on something. Let's see what he's talking about. I don't know his name to even ask the question. Let's see. Let me respond. There it goes. And let's see. Boop. Here's Mr. Will Sharp. 5 Destined Rivals, 5 Phantasmal Flames. He is the next order in the queue. I believe he is, right? Hold on. He technically should be. So let me hit refresh on the website because I got to make sure of that. Because I'm pretty sure that was in first. So Mr. Nathan also made an order for the live jumbo break. The live jumbo break. Oh, yeah. And 3 Poke Shuffles. So have no fear. We'll get to that. Will Sharp is next, though. He has 5 Destined Rivals and 5 Phantasmal Flames. Ooh. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, what's up, man? And then 5 of these as well. A second here. So we got 1, 2, 3. All right. So, play button, baby. Mister's the man. We did it, guys. Yay! There's another play button to go after that I've never gotten in my lifetime. It's the golden play button. You get that for 1 million subscribers. I don't know how long that could take to achieve something like that, but I wouldn't mind getting that one day. 1 million subscribers. It's probably pretty tough to get that. But if you think about it, I've already accomplished in my life, I've already accomplished 200,000 subscribers. So I guess it's not impossible, but might not get it till I'm an old man. Unless I start pumping out like some kind of super viral content, which maybe I can change strategies into doing that. But silver's going to suffice for now. I'm very happy with that. Ready? Here goes. More of a slow and steady kind of guy. That's how we are with the whole channel. Slow and steady wins the race. We don't mind. All right. Imagine how many people in the live chat at 1 million. Probably the same 50 people. Here it is. Ready? Yeah. We don't use any bots. You guys are all real. There's no bots in this stream. I have a strong suspicion there's a guy using bots on his YouTube channel right now in the PokeTuber community. And it's kind of like a deceitful business practice, to be honest. All right, what we got? Here's Crocodile. Ooh. Here's... What do we got here? Cresselia Whooper. Whoa, look at that. Very nice. Lovely Paldean Whooper. That looks great, man. Okay, here's Bolton Bronzong Palmot. Here's Moltres Meloetta Mega Sharpedo. No bot. That's right. All the people here are real. No bots at all, guys. There it goes. Very nice. Let's see. Here's Ghastly Piplup Suicune. Whoa. Look at that. I like this Suicune. I like this Piplup. Hello, fellow humans. Ah, human music. I like human music. Here's Sudowoodo Zapdos. Here's Zubat Judge Gorbis. Here's Fomantis Rotom. Look at that Rotom. Very nice. Yeah, imagine I used like bots to basically boost my viewership to some ridiculous number so that maybe like an unknowing person watching would think, whoa, there's so many people watching. This must be a good channel or a good shop or something like that, you know? Do you guys think that that would be considered a deceitful business practice? Because it kind of, when it comes to like playing video games, if you use bots to make it look like lots of people are watching you play games, that's one thing. But let's say you used bots to try and sell Pokemon cards. Do you guys think that that would that'd be pretty deceitful? You're sort of giving yourself a social credit that you don't truly have. Here it is. Ooh, it's almost like fake feedback on eBay or something like that, you know? They will tell by how active the chat is. There's a lot of ways you can tell. You can tell by studying their numbers in a website called Social Blade. You can tell by, you know, their earlier streams, stuff like that. There's a lot of ways you can analyze a channel to see if it's botting. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. Will Sharp. Thank you so much, Will. Mr. Will. All right. Hey, what's up, Ghost Speed? What's up, man? Yeah, I mean, usually I don't really think too much about bots or anything like that. I usually don't care if someone else is using bots. But it's a little different when it comes to a Pokemon card channel where you're actually selling products. There it is. Yes, it would be deceitful. That would be a deceitful business practice because you're tricking the people buying from you into thinking there's a ton of people watching that thing get opened. Here's Eevee. Or that, like, you're much more popular than, let's say, the second largest channel. Which, by the way, wouldn't even be this channel. Here's Staryu. So it's a very interesting thing. Look, Mickey's. Ooh, very nice. That's been on my mind lately. Okay, so that's all completed. Now we're on to Nathan Norman. One spot in the live jumbo break. Oh, yeah, here's the jumbo break. I was a robot all along. It's Alex Bot. Nathan Norman. Okay. It's a immoral but not illegal thing. It's sort of it's illegal from the perspective of YouTube's terms and service. So it directly breaks their TOS. So if that person was caught doing it, they could be in a lot of trouble. Like their channel could be terminated or banned for a while. So it's not illegal to the government, but it's illegal for YouTube. Okay, let's see. Now, that was for the jumbo pack break. There's 2 spots left. Let's get your Poke Shuffles. All right. There's some fresh rules for the Poke Shuffles. One rule is if you buy 10 of them, you get one of them for free. So it's buy 10, get one free. Another rule is if you don't like what you pulled, you can re-roll it for 90% of its value. All right. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, And 1, 2, 3. Very nice. What do we got here? Umbreon 8. Wow, look at that Umbreon. Let's grab Umbreon 8 for you, man. If you can prove something like that and you reported it, would YouTube combat it? I think they would. YouTube's terms of service say that you could be banned or get your whole account deleted if you break that rule. So YouTube's really clear they don't allow it at all. All that would need to happen is enough people would probably need to report that person for doing it. And it would probably, you know, YouTube would analyze the channel at that point. You know, if they're not botting, then they're fine. We are, let's see. Like, for example, if we ever got reported, YouTube would probably investigate it, and they'd be like, nah, this guy definitely ain't botting. Let's see. Oh, one Umbreon. I'm looking for the wrong one. Give me a second. But let's say you hosted a stream. Let's say on YouTube, you hosted a Pokemon Rip and Ship, and your stream got 110,000 views by the end of the stream. And then the second largest channel, which is not this one, the second largest channel only gets 4,000 views on the same day. Where did that 110,000 viewers come from? Like a ghost almost. And none of them spilled over to the second channel, like they don't even bother watching ever. So where did those extra, I don't know, 106,000 people come from? Doesn't seem real to me. That seems kind of fake. Or let's say in August, let's say you received 25,000 subscribers in August on a channel that was only a couple months old. Meanwhile, PokeRev, who's got, you know, like 10 million views rolling in, he picks up like 10,000 subscribers on the same month. That doesn't seem real either. It's just suspicious. It is. All right, Umbreon. If you ever looked at the details, I've been doing YouTube a long time. So that's what gives me the ability to be suspicious that way. Because when you look at those numbers, you go, those don't make sense. Who is this? It? New. Oh, Umbreon. Is this it? Aha! It's Umbreon number 8. Oh, let's see. Nathan Norman sounds so close to my name, Nathan Gordon, and it trips me out every time. Couldn't that be a weird way to sabotage a channel, like pay for someone to be botted? Yes, but, you know, if you have to pay to bot somebody, you'd have to waste a lot of money to do that. It would make a lot more sense, if it was going on for a long time, it would make a lot more sense for that channel to be botted by you. So if you were continuing to do it for a long time, you're probably the one paying for the botting. You know what I mean? All right, so check that out. Mister, how does the website work? Says Jacob Chickering. You go to it and you give it money. All right, Nathan Norman, one Umbreon has been pulled. You can re-roll this Umbreon if you'd like. So let me know if you'd like to. All right, my first decent shuffle pull. Yeah, it is. Nathan Norman. That's part of the fun is when you pull it. When you pull a slab, you get to decide whether to re-roll it. I'll place it over here, okay? So if you decide to re-roll it, I'll re-roll it. There you go. And now, what do we got? So William Wafter, he says he'll take 10 of the Korean White Flare. 10 Korean White Flare. You got it, man. Is sponsored listing on eBay worth it? That's a great question. I never bothered with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 8. Now I'm worried we're actually out of this. I think this was the last box of it. So William Wafter, I think that was the last box of the Pokemon White Flare Korean. Let me go look into it. All right, here we are. There we go. So this is definitely the last box of Pokemon White. And what I can do for you is supplement the last 2 spots with 2 Pokemon Blacks. It's kind of a good substitute. They're a little more expensive. And then let's take this off the channel. I don't know whether to restock it. We'll hit save on that. We still have plenty of the Black Bolt. Maybe because it's about 50 cents more expensive. All right. Okay. Snipping this. Very nice. Snipping this. Does it ship right away or does it just go into the bag? Oh, if you order on the website, it goes into your bag. The website's only used for the live stream. It is. Ooh. Tossing that. All right, here goes. William Wafter. Yeah, it's a tool for the live stream. Oh, Tornadus. That was a good Pokemon Black Pack. A little bonus AR in there. And a little Seismitoad. Ready? So we got Gatita. Here's Swanna. Ooh, Swanna. Very nice. Thanks for liking the stream, man. I appreciate it. We're in a horizontal mode, by the way, guys. Here's Hydreigon. We're looking for new guys. If you're a new guy and you've never placed an order, I'd love to have you place your first time order over here. We are a really nice channel, great community, lots of giveaways. You actually might win the giveaway. You know, if you're on a YouTube stream or a TikTok stream or whatever whatnot stream where they're hosting giveaways and there's 800 people watching or whatever, 500 people, you're never going to win that. You might actually win something over here because it's just 58 people watching right now. It is. Help chat. I normally order on PayPal. Anytime you want shipping, you have to pay for it. It does not automatically ship. That's right. All right, we'll toss this over here. Ta-da. So no major SRs, but you actually pull 3 of the ARs. Not bad. Look at that. Ta-da. I was able to sell my Gold Star Latias I bought for $90 for $360. You sold? You should have held, bro. You should have held. So, Mr. William. He didn't say he needed a new bag, did he? He said I have a small bag. Okay, cool. Could it be this one? Yes, it is. Thank you, William. Okay. Thank you. No red Victini and all that Korean white flare. It appears so. So one whole case of white flare might not contain a Victini. That's a big thing to take note of, by the way. So if you've watched this channel and you've seen the outcome of one full case, and that was a full case, you now know how rare the Victini is. It's rare enough that it's not 1 per case. Oh, man, that is nice, man. All right, so Super Electric Breaker, this needs to come down to 40. Okay. Mister is one of those World Champion deck ones. Oh, it is World Champion deck. It is. All right. I'll tell you someone who thinks they've got a World Champion deck. How about RFK Jr.? Did you guys read those raunchy texts he sent to that news reporter? Can't believe he said that. Mr. Pat gives 1 live shuffle and 1 waifu shuffle. All right, so we have gone back to calling these live shuffles, live customs, and they will be shuffled up. And I guess, you know, the interesting thing about them is that they are a booster pack. So it's a booster pack that gets shuffled. How many do we have so far? How many empty ones? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's interesting. All right, what we got? 1, 2, 3. You're going to pull this guy right here. I like these little black packs being in here because you actually get a better sense of how shuffled everything gets over time, right? Because the black packs all used to touch each other, you know, like they were sequential with each other. And you can see they're starting to get displaced. Like this one's displaced. These 3 are displaced. Very interesting. Oh, man, you're getting lucky. The Gengar. Very nice. All right. So you're pulling Gengar 94. And remember, you can this. Let's see. So that will be this guy right here. You can reshuffle this for 90% of its value. That's Gengar. What happened to my trade bag with those Poke Hollows? Should still be in your box. Yeah. Let's see. NHCC trade. Here it is. All right. So part of the fun is now you get to decide keep it or shuffle it. What do you think? Keep it or re-roll it? Patrick says Kobe. You ready for the Gogmazios update in Monster Hunter Wilds? Oh, I'm so ready. I haven't played it. I haven't played it in months. I haven't played it in like 6 months. Oh man, I wish I had more time to play it. Here you are. Yeah, I don't even have enough time to like get proper workout, man. I need to work out more. Today I've done 20 weight lifts and then I did 20 squats and that's it. And I need to do like 20 more tonight. I'm just trying to be a little bit healthy, even slightly. Stranger Things dropping in 50 minutes. Whoa. Sounds like I'll just be watching that tonight. No, you're like Papa. Oh, he says re-roll. All right, so here's how that works. So let's take out our little thing here. Calculator. Ready? 95 times 0.9. It's going to be $85. Okay, so 85 divided by 25 is 3, right? So that'd be 85 minus 75. You're going to have $10 of re-roll credit. So this credit can only be used for re-rolling cards. In the, well, I suppose it could be either box. Here it is. I don't think it matters which box. Does it? No, I don't think it matters. Pat Gibbs. RR. You have $10 left over. So that could be 2 Poke Shuffles, or you could save it until it hits like enough money to be another shuffle in this box over here. Okay. I think the reroll cards will always be the color red. All right. Gengar goes back in now. That's the interesting part. Give me a second here. Oops. Let's get this real fast. I don't really have any good cards at hand to toss into here, so we're going to do one Pokemon common at the moment. What are your thoughts on the Gold Star Umbreon from Celebrations? He's cool. Yeah, I mean, people can't afford the original version, so some people are going to grab that one. It has some nostalgia. It has like a modern nostalgia to it. It's like asking, do I think XY Evolution's, you know, holographic 10 Charizard will do well over time? It's like, probably will. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So here you go. You've re-rolled it this time. All right. So it's a dangerous move, but it is possible for you to pull something bigger. Let's see what happens. Here's Mimikyu. Here's Pikachu. Ah, this time it's going to be a cold re-roll. You've got $10 of re-roll credit that you can send into the other box if you wish, or save it for the next time. So re-rolling, not always successful. It is. It's a scary thing, but it's also an interesting thing. So that time it was cold, right, Pat? But it could have been the $400 chase card. That's actually possible. I don't know where he's at in the box. He's just in the box somewhere. So when you re-roll like that, you have a chance for that big hit to come out, or maybe it's just unlucky, or maybe you hit somewhere in a very similar vicinity. All right, one Waifu Shuffle as well. Let's get it. Ready? Mister, they announced the guy who ambushed the National Guard members is an Afghan national. Both guards are in critical condition with head injuries. So they were shot in the head. So he assassinated them, essentially. But why would he do that? Is he against Donald Trump? Is he doing it like, I don't know, like a jihad thing? Like, why would he do that? I hate to hear that. That's so awful, man. You know, people go into those jobs. They're so brave for those jobs. They might not even agree with Donald Trump's ideas, but they have to do what they're told. That's part of being a soldier. You have to do what you're told. So their families are in mourning now because they were just following orders, and it's a really dark thing. It's very pathetic. It makes me sad. I mean, it's not even a real fight. He snuck up on them and shot them from behind, I'm sure, right? Like, he didn't say, all right, we're going to have a draw, like a duel or something in the Wild West. No, you get snuck up on, you get shot in the back of the head. It's just not right. Let's see. It's very sad. They stripped his butt and you can see him naked, strapped to the gurney. It was a chubbier guy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what his reasoning is. Maybe he was high. Maybe it could have been anything. Who knows? All right, so here goes. 1, 2, 3, and boom. Oh man, you are getting so lucky today. Same deal here. You can re-roll this, but it can only be re-rolled in the waifu box. So we allow re-rolls of 90% value on anything you pull, and this makes the random boxes a bit more fun in a certain way, in case you get something you don't want. So we ought to get a better box for this too. So this is number 96, After the Speech. Here it is. Something tells me you're not going to re-roll this one. You ready for the reveal? All right. After the Speech. Here goes. This is called 096 After the Speech. What is going on in this image even? I don't know, bro. So there you have it. You've pulled this out of the Waifu Shuffle for just $20. Congratulations. Alola snack bar. Enhance. Yeah. Enhance. It is. It's crazy, man. Look at those shoulders, man. Very pretty. Have you guys ever thought about that? Girls have very sexy shoulders. They're so small compared to guys. All right, let me have a sip here. What the frick? I know. Are we breaking the play button? No, I'm saving the play button. What are you talking about? You want to see the play button? Where is it? Here it is. Hey, what's up, guys? Look at that hair, man. I got some great hair going on there. Oh, man. No, my hair used to be better than that, but it's not that bad. It's actually not that bad. I look my age pretty much. Okay, so that's going to be for Pat Gibbs. Sigh, I guess I'll keep it. No, that's a good one. I mean, I imagine that one would be easy to resell, too. There it is. Okay. So there you guys go. That was the Poke Shuffles, the Live Customs, and the Waifu Shuffles. We're calling them Live Customs again. We should have never got rid of that name. It's a good name. They're just going to work the way they work. $25, chance for a $400 card to come out. That's the ceiling now. Remember, Live Customs had a ceiling of 300, and they kind of sucked in a certain way. Like, you had to wait for somebody else to pull cold ones before you could buy in. And then it would be like a run on the Live Customs, which had a certain flavor to it. It was like fun in a kind of way. But you did have to wait for somebody to get unlucky. And I know a lot of people who bought Live Customs understood them that way. The new Live Customs are $25 a piece. They have a ceiling of 400. 400's now the top pull. And if you don't like what you get, just re-roll it for 90%. So if I pulled the $30 Umbreon and the $5 shuffles, could I re-roll it for $25 custom shuffle? That is an interesting idea. I think I'll allow it. I think I'll allow cross rolls between those two boxes because it's all Pokemon cards. So yeah, I think that'd be fine. All right. I think the only one where we can't do that is probably the Waifu Shuffles. All right. Here's Ivan Rodriguez. So, like, if you pull a big, expensive girl card, you can't leverage that into Pokemon cards because they're, like, different markets, I guess. Ivan says, slab away. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, Ivan? Hope you're having a great day. Mr. Ivan, we're going to bring this down to 492. Boop. Cool. Do you play video games, mister? But I used to play the crap out of video games before I got busy with this channel, man. I used to play them so much. I used to play them like 16 hours a day if I could, man. I really loved video games. I still do, but I love what we do as well. I feel like I run a little card shop, and this is Card Shop Simulator for me. Set that down there. Oh, I guess we need a new lightning break, don't we? We need a new lightning break because the other one ended. The other lightning break ended very quickly. Now, see, if I turn this into a lightning break, I don't think anyone would buy in. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Ivan, for the big daytime order. And now let's jump over here. I believe we have a new order in the website. Where wins meet is shockingly very good. 16 hours, that's too many hours. Oh, yeah. I used to play games like crazy. When we were kids, we were all that way. Our aunts and uncles would worry that there's like, man, is your kid okay? You play games too much. All right. So this is Mr. Jacob Chickering, I think. I noticed it didn't have any, it didn't contain your name in it. So interesting. Don't open 2 of the small shuffles. Keep money as a tip. Okay, so you want a Mega Evolution, a Twilight Masquerade, and a Poke Shuffle Large. We're gonna recall that. We're gonna retitle that into a live custom, I think. So here's the Mega Evolution. Yeah, we were working on names for these shuffled Pokemon Slabs product, and I think I've made up my mind that we'll just go back to calling them live custom boosters, because that's what they still are. I mean, they're booster packs and they're opened live. Okay, so 2 of these. Now you want 2 of the small shuffles to stay unopened. Is that because you're looking to give them away? Do we get incentives on bringing in new people? I've been known to hand out some stuff if you bring a friend in and your friend confirms, yeah, he brought me in. Yeah, I've been known to do that. I don't have like an official like price or anything, but it could be something like a spot on a break, something like that. Or it could be like, you know, a giveaway spot on every giveaway. So it could be like 4 spots or something. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. He says, no, a tip, keep the money. Oh, you're giving me a tip. That's so nice. Let's see what we got. Shaboink. Maybe a little too early for that tip. It is 3 cold ones. All right. Sorry about that. And let's see what's in here, shall we? You ready? Sneep. All right. Now we've got... Yeah, what do you guys think of that 90% value back on the reroll? That's pretty cool, isn't it? Here's Frostlass. Oh, yeah. I used to require... Oh, man, that is such a good-looking card. I'm actually really surprised. Got a large, too. Yes, we got to open that, too. You know, I used to have, like, a rule, like, okay, I don't really buy these back, or, like, I buy them back at 65%, or, you know, maybe, like, 70%. We're doing a full 90 now, which I think makes it much more interesting. It's just that the trick is it's not full store credit. It's reroll credit only. And I was like, oh, that actually works. I had to think that over. This is already us. Ooh. Like, look how much skills they put in for the talisman right now. The fact that Capcom added the talisman mechanic when you get certain talismans like Crit Eye level 2, Constitution level 3, Marathon level 2 is literally a now user's wet dream. A bow user's wet dream. I hear what you're saying. You know, I got really uninterested in the game when they had changed the build system so that now the armor can only hold defensive decorations and the weapons can only hold offensive decorations. I don't like that one bit. And it kind of got me bored of the game pretty fast. I was also really disappointed that the new Monster Hunter game did not include weapons that we'd never seen before. So I felt that it did not differentiate itself enough from the previous title. I thought that was... I don't know, it was really not cool. They should, you know, it's nice that they're working on new monsters and all that, but they released so few of them at launch. It's kind of greedy, to be honest. And then no new weapons. It was just kind of like, all right, the existing weapons had their playstyle reworked a little bit, and that was it. And I was like, that's not good enough. So 1 Poke Shuffle Large. We're going to go back to calling these live customs, so the website will need to be updated again. Why isn't the Mega Sublist gone off? There's 1 spot left in the Mega Sublist. Join it if you dare. All right, what we got going on in here? 1, 2, 3, and a wound. Okay. If it goes dead, take a look through my other bags. Sounds good, man. What do we got? So this time you're going to pull a nice Victini Diamond. That's actually a really legit pull. I mean, I'm not kidding. This might be like $75 in a 10. And look at the centering on it. Really not bad at all. I know that this, in fact, came out of a very fresh booster pack. So that's cool. Okay. So, close this up. All that was for Mr. Jacob. Jacob, let's find your bag. I feel like that feeling like you might actually pull something out of the booster pack that's like a nice raw card is a pretty impressive feeling that we never really explored before. I think I should have a deck of cards ready to be filling that all the time. Jacob, did you need a new bag? Do I have any store credit? How's it going, Miss Alicia? Whose name is now Akuns. And I'm probably not going to remember that very easily. So hold on, I got to get some more of these plastic baggies. can I take that $30 Umbreon and roll a $25 live custom just whenever it's quiet? Oh, yeah, I'd be happy to do that for you. Yes. Hold on, toss that out. Okay, so I'm going to go. He says, I think I might have a bag. Okay, let's go looking for that bag then. I didn't see in the JAC box, but that doesn't mean you don't have one. Jared Line, Jared Line, Jared Line, Jared Line. He gets a whole box to himself. That's kind of convenient. And you weren't in the Jack box, but you also aren't in the Javier box, so you could be in here maybe. So here's Jalen, J Sharp, James, 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 James. Okay, not seeing that either. I'm checking up top for you now. That's an empty box up top, so that's got nothing in it. I don't think you have a bag. I'm going to create a new bag for you. Wait, do I have a bag here? What does this say on it? Jolt. I'm going to use that. I'm currently farming God Talismans in Wild. Nice, man. I remember farming Kulve Taroth in Wilds for that perfect roll, you know. Here it is. And then Safajiva. Remember Safajiva? But, you know, it's kind of sad because you do that for a long time, and then eventually it doesn't matter because they just release a new set of weapons for you to grind for. Chickering. There it goes. How much would you sell the play button for? I don't know. Let's be realistic. I really like it. Probably close to $50,000 if we're being realistic. Okay. 50,000. That's a real number. 50,000, I'll say goodbye to my button. Okay. Cool. Now, Mr. Nathan's saying he would be interested in doing a reroll on this. So he wants to do a single $25 reroll on this. All right. So this has to go back in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it goes. 50K slapped away. Number 060 Umbreon. This should work because the cards go into the boxes based on their exact values. So since that's true, it shouldn't be a big problem. Like my brain's calculating. So the reason that could be a problem is if the odds are hotter in one box versus the other, I don't think it matters. My brain's trying to do some some concepts, some theory about why that would work or not work. You ready? All right, good luck. Oops. What do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3. And a 1, Mr. Nathan. Good luck. What do we got for you, Nathan? Oh my God, he gets very lucky. Boom, Gold Zard 6. I know what that is. Wow. Now you can re-roll this as well, although I don't know. I don't think you will. But this is also re-rollable. That's very lucky. Let's see. Let's see. It should be a big fat slab somewhere. Another cool thing is I can just show you guys the slabs these days. Oh, here it is. Wow, it's still hard to see. Oh, so you go from 30 to 110. Wow. It's pretty cool. All right, so this can also be re-rolled. You let me know if you want to re-roll it, okay? 110 this time. I'll put in Sabaway and keep it safe for you if you want. They're already talking about a PSA 6 J-Dog. Don't do it, mister. You earned it. What? So I'm going to put it in Sabaway for 50,000. All right. Congratulations, Mr. Nathan. Okay. Very good. All right. So, Emmanuel Valencia, 1 pack of Journey Together. Let's get that. Oops. There we go. Nice hit. Wasn't that a Burger King exclusive? Yes. 1 pack of Journey Together, which is $8. So you have 37 remaining. Boop. Oh, didn't I just sell this? Hold on, wait a second. Oh, I had 2 of them. Oh. Well, the price on this has to be changed now to $3.50. Because that's what it is. Minister can sell the play button, then request a replacement one. I did not think of that. If that's true, then I would sell it for less than that. Here it is. I didn't know that was a thing, so I can actually sell my play button and just get a new one. If that's the case, then we would probably just ask 30% over the price of the play button. Something really basic, like that's what a normal business would do, 30%, something like that, 30% markup, 35. Okay, 1 pack of Journey Together. And let's move this way over here. Journey Together. Where are we hiding Journey? Aha! Here it is. It's worth nothing then. Well, it is worth something because only I can order it. I'm confident YouTube won't let you order my play button off their website. Here's a Memo Swine. Oh. Would you trade this boot for the play button? No. No, I value the play button more. Here it goes. Here it is. Oh, yeah. All right, Mr. Emmanuel. The play button, if you think about it, is much harder to acquire than the boot. The boot was just like a dollar store kind of item. I don't know what I paid for it. Probably like 15 bucks. I probably paid 15 bucks for Das Boot. Oh, the last trade slab. Let's save for it. What is this Kuromi doing over here for? Was someone going to buy this, but then they never did? What is this? Some plastic baggies. Oh, this was going to be a giveaway. Set this down here. Ah, here we are. Emmanuel. Worth a shot. It is. All right. Very good. Very good. Very good. Oops. Here's a Leafeon. Wow, that Leafeon's beautiful. That's Master Ball Leafeon for 150. 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150. There it is. Leafeon's gone. This is one of the cool things about our channel is we have actually so many slabs that those random pull boxes are super impressive. Master Ball. Okay, so I do that. And then let's pull some poker cards out real fast because I like the feeling of pulling those poker cards. One, two, three, four, 5. I know Roger Gray would approve of the Orthworm going into one of the packs. Okay. Oh yeah, there's that emoji. Is that called Gamble or something? What's the name of that emoji, Alex? I'll just buy a YouTube channel with 100K, then change the channel name to TheCardconomist, then I'll request a play button. You could do that, I suppose. Sounds like a lot of work to me. Okay. So the box remains full. Cool. And the Master Ball card's a really cool one. Okay. Throw this away. Here's a Mr. Pat Gibbs. He says, 1 live custom using credit. Okay. Pat Gibbs. You are. So since it's shuffled every time, this could actually be a hit. We don't know yet. Would you sell your channel business for $3.5 million? Maybe. I mean, I don't know what the YouTube channel and all that is worth, but the inventory is worth something for sure. Ah, you're going to get 1 Simpsons card this time. Mr. Pat. This. I think I prefer the Mario poker cards to the Simpson cards. The Simpson cards feel a little cheaper. Patrick Brady. Pat Gibbs. Sorry, Pat. No luck this time. So, I mean, I don't know what the inventory is worth. If you're including all the inventory, like all the old stuff, it's expensive. Like, I got some old booster boxes that are worth like 25K now. It's really crazy. They weren't, I bought them for like 4,000, 8,000 back in the day. Now they're worth like 25,000. It's nuts. So those add up pretty fast. And then, you know, we got some old XY cases, that kind of stuff. And then we got some modern boxes, everything in between. So that alone is a pretty decent chunk of money. So if you were buying the business and you were taking on all that stuff, all that inventory, yes, that would cost a decent chunk of money. I don't know what that would cost in total. If you're taking over the YouTube channel as well, I guess what you would get is the YouTube channel, the website, the Discord server, my address book full of the addresses, and then I guess I would train you for a while. So that does have a value. I don't know what it's worth, but it's worth something. I think people would have trouble accepting that I'm gone and that you've taken over the channel, so you might rebrand it or something. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure exactly what would happen, but that would be worth something. The training's valuable and the digital assets are set up and ready to go. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that would be worth. So you've got two values to consider: the inventory, which is pretty easy to calculate, and then the online digital assets, which are worth something. They definitely would fall in value if you're trading me out. All right, if I stayed on with you for a long time and kept running the channel side by side so that I wasn't gone from the channel, it would be worth a lot more. And then over time, I would maybe retire, just come on occasionally or something, right? So I don't know. I've thought about this scenario. Listen, Mr. Bragg, ha ha ha, NA, it's always good to see business go well. I wasn't bragging. So 3.5 for all your 10s. Like I said, I got no clue. I'd have to sit down and add everything up. But you know, it's been 7 years of nonstop Pokemon cards, and they've all gone up like twice, and then twice again, and then twice a third time. So they're not worth what they used to be worth. They're definitely more expensive now. Stick says, last sublist spot, half with NHCC. Oh yeah, that's possible to do, actually. That's so funny you guys did that. Okay, so they're splitting a spot in the break. Oh, where am I? Am I out of energy cards, really? And what is this? Oh, I found this. I was wondering where this was at. All right. Okay, put this back over here somewhere. So that's where it went. Okay, we got a little bit of energy cards left. So did you guys know you can both buy half of a spot? Like this. So that's $20 each. But I think it would look really simple like this. What happens is if this gets pulled, a second break occurs on number 9. So this will trigger a second break. So that's the mega sub list. Good luck, everybody. So with the mega sub list, we don't run the mega sub list like the other breaks. The mega sub list is very simple, actually. It is. You guys know this. So we only need this bag here. Are these all about the same height? I'd like to trim them if they aren't. I like them to look identical to a certain degree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10 custom booster packs. All booster packs will contain a Pokemon card. That is yours. Okay. Ooh, that's a code card. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Wow, look at that Lopunny. Holy. I kind of Pokemon, Batman. That's what you're trying to pull. That's the Mega Booster. Okay. A Mega Booster valued at $400, right? So everyone gets a card. All right, so would you sell bulk code cards for the game? No, that's too much trouble. I did that a long time ago. Code cards used to be worth something, and if you worked really hard, you could make like, I don't know, 20 bucks, 25 bucks here and there, and then it was a lot of work. And back then, I would just work hard on it because I was young, I was grinding. You know, we weren't selling as much. We weren't as sophisticated and developed as a channel. Products were really simple. I just opened boosters and then called it a day. And then I had all this bulk to sort through. All right, give me a number and then give me another number. So we need two different numbers from two different people. We are also valuable viewers, customers. Dylan, you are so valuable. You are so beautiful to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was Tiz's number. And then Jacob Chickering gets the next number, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're not splitting this list, but we're going to split the packs twice. That's a double blind split. All right. So what does Bill Barron pull? He pulls a Shelmet. Robert Tumman pulls Bonnet. Bill Barron pulls Shelgon. Luke Laurie pulls. Oh, could it be Luke Laurie on 4? Mega Booster. Okay, that was on spot number 4. Luke Laurie also bought spot number 5. He had 2 spots in here. Mr. Zach bought 6. Miss 6 bought 7. NHCC bought 8. 6 and NHCC bought 9. And Kevin Vu bought 10. So those are your common cards, everybody. Okay. The Mega Booster shall be handed out to Luke Laurie. Or at least this energy card with the picture of Mega Booster. So let's find that bag. Where'd that bag go? All right. So the Mega Gengar is getting pretty serious now, guys. There's 2 spots left on it. What that basically means is you've got 2 chances left to pull the whole thing for yourself. You can buy directly in for $400. That would be you buying a Mega Booster pack for $400. Mr. Luke, thank you. Okay. And I'll point an arrow at it so I know who got it last time. Look at how that works. Look, spot number 10 got it, then spot number 1 got it, then spot number 4 got it. Truly just random, guys. There are no blessed spots. They're all random. Oh, I guess I was drawing it differently over here. All right, whatever. Boy, we would have been done with spot number 7 right there, but we sold 1 spot back. I wish I hadn't done that. I was doing it to help Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. He said he needed to sell real bad. So that's all the way up to number 6. So 2 spots remain. Ooh, 2 spots remain. So we're real close. When this one goes, there will be a single round left, and then that Mega Gengar will heat up pretty hot. When there's 1 spot left, people get a lot more interested. He's front and center. He's the big deal right now. So let's see. Let me go ahead and mark this. And let me go grab this. I can send the 100 plus 20 to add to my slab away. Hold on, I'll read this a little bit later, Mr. Ivan. That was a little confusing. All right. Here's Ivan Rodriguez. So, Mr. Ivan, he says, heartbreak spot, giveaway to someone in chat. I guess 10 spots, send a private message on Discord. I think what you're trying to do is host a giveaway spot for the heartbreak break. Is that right? Okay, let me grab this. From Ivan Rodriguez to the dot. Did you guys see the Mega Dream cards revealed? Yes, yes. Giveaway to someone in chat. Really? So we're going to say 40. Wow, that's very generous, man. Oops. Okay. And now we need this. Okay. Ugh. There we go. Congratulations on the play button. No problem, man. What happened to the Masaki Gengar? He became $1 bazillion. Masaki Mister's personal collection. Yeah, I bought that card a while back. It was a cool purchase, man. I was taking a big bet with that card. There it is. I took a big bet when I bought the Crystal Charizard. I bought him for like 21 or 23,000, the Crystal Zard. And then he fell to like 15,000. I was like, well, that wasn't any good. But I held on to it. I didn't sell it. I was like, I'm just going to keep it. Okay, let me hit refresh on this. So now we have a Mr. Ivan giveaway. Ivan. There we go. We spelled it just like it looks on the tag. Capital I and lowercase a V-A-N. Now, he says, send a private message. So let's see what he was talking about. Okay. All right, there we go. So we're going to refresh the website. Click. What a dude. Yeah, Ivan's been very nice. We like him a lot. Hitting refresh. What time is it? 6:48. Man, the time just flies by, doesn't it? Okay. Mr. Pat Gibbs. Okay, one more live, says Mr. Pat. Oh, you got it. One more game. Let's grab it. Okay. Pop this in here. Let's grab this. Ready? So we're going to say a 1, a 2, a 3, and boink. What do we got in this live custom? Oh, Gyarados, Eco Arm, and Carablast. Oh, that's cool. I believe these are from Ancient Origins, aren't they? So you got some XY era cards, but you did not pull maybe the super card that you wanted. Let's grab this. Okay. Boop. It's something. There it goes. Okay, let's set this over here. Lily's Determination, huh? That could go up into that box. Kind of a cool pull. Let me see. What do we got? Oh, we got a little vintage card here. The Dark Vaporeon, huh? For $150. That's apparently a correct price. Let me double check it real fast. Dark Vaporeon. No matches found for Dark Vaporeon. Wait a second, let me get rid of this part. All right, let's try it again. Okay, so Dark Vaporeon sells for $270 as a PSA 10. The last sold in a CGC 10 was actually 100 in auction. And then on September 13th, he sold for 150 buy it now. And then the cheapest buy it now for this card. Oh, okay. So there is a cheaper one now. So he is 80, just 80. Wow, somebody's asking only $80 for this, despite it last having sold for 100 in auction. I mean, I don't think I'm going to match that other guy. I think I'm going to set it to 100 because I think that other one's underpriced then. So last sold was 100, but there is one that you can go snatch for 80, which will feel pretty close to 100 after taxes, but here it is. We're going to go with 80 or 100 on that now. Did you hear about the football couch missing after it discovered he was into you what? What? What are you talking about? Alex, you'll have to re-quote that. I don't understand what you just said there. Football coach disappeared after he was into something? Did he get into, man, it's something always with, like, sex, isn't it? Like 90, oh, my God, yep. Alex just said little kids. Man, it's always the same thing, man. Is that going to go on, like, forever? Why does everyone have a problem with that? Everyone's got the same issue. Is there, like, this section of society that constantly has this problem? Jesus Christ, dude. All right, the Jets coach. Wow. Here it is. Okay. We're going to say 40. So Luigi stays at 40. 40 is kind of like a baseline price for a 10. You can't go below 40. It's too cheap. Beautiful Mimikyu from Paldean Fates. Yes, why can't people like women in their 40s? Look, I mean, you don't have to have like this age where you like people who are in their 40s either. You know, I get it. When people are young, they're very healthy. But people can be healthy in their 40s. But also, it's okay to just like a lady who's like 20. You know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with that? She's like an adult. Or 18's the legal age. So, like, if you want someone young, then just be with someone who's 18. What's the big deal, you know? But, yeah, I don't know. They can't help themselves. I wonder if it's like a breaking the law kink or something. I've got no clue what gets people to do that and just destroy their lives over and over again. You hear about it all the time. Okay, so Mimikyu is going to be a little bit cheaper. We're going to price him at 125, and he is now going to go up into that box. Okay, 18 still feels like a kid. Well, you know, the times have changed a lot, I guess. You know, I think in the past it wasn't as insane, but it's not that 18's really young. It's typically if it's like a 40-year-old dude going after an 18-year-old girl. That's what it is, you know. So that's what it's all about. People get turned off by that. They go, yuck. Some old dude and some 18-year-old girl. All right, very nice. Biblical was way worse. Yeah, so back in the day, people would just hit puberty and then they'd go make babies like immediately. And that was like 1,000 years ago. So it was a long time. It wasn't like yesterday. But yeah, it was different times. We're in new times now. And let's see, we gotta have something to put in here. What should I put in there, huh? I'll be back. I'm gonna get some cards. It was no. I know what I got. Where am I storing these? There they are. It's not the Jets coach. Just want to clarify that. It was a Virginia high school football coach. Not Virginia, no. No! Here it is. 6, maybe he was your former coach. Here it is. Now that's creepy, though. Here's not my state. There are. Yeah, that's creepy, huh? All right. Let's just leave the kids alone, man. It's such an easy thing. Like, my God. It just doesn't make sense, man. All right, so number 075. Mimikyu 10. Okay. Chest owner was in Epstein's email. Oh my God, bro. So that's gonna be 125 now. Going up into that box. You just watch that get loaded up. Now you know how it works. Okay. Look at that Mimikyu. He's cute. All right, let's see who's going on this. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Mike's side. You know what? I told Mike's side he would go into a break because he's helping me with that website. So he just pulled a spot, and he's going to get a second spot too. So spots number 1 and 2 are for Mike's side. And now here's Lurkin Larry. I'll do that like 5 times for you, Mike's side. Joshua Rodriguez. Tiz. Here's Tiz. J-Dog. All right, so we'll pause it there. This is a gift from Ivan Rodriguez. That's why the keyword is Ivan. That also means we need to put this over here. Okay. Ivan Rodriguez, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Appreciate it, man. Hope life's going well for you, Mr. Ivan. There it is. Okay. Ugh. Thank you, Ivan. Yes, thank you, Ivan. It's so easy to most of the human population. Yeah, weird, man. It's such an easy rule, right? It's a very easy rule to follow. You know, the idea of the rule makes sense. You know, when somebody's below the age of consent, they're so young that they're easy to, you know, groom or take advantage of. And as a result of that, society makes up a rule that says, no, 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 they're off limits. You can't sell vapes to them. You can't have sex with them. You can't sell alcohol to them. None of this stuff. You know, leave the kids alone. It's a real common sense rule. And then, you know, the age of consent in most places is like 17, 18. So it's like you never have to really go under the age of consent. You can have sex with the young person if you really want, if you can convince them to. So it's like, and then these guys go after people who are under the age of consent. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude, it makes no sense. You've ruined your life. Go to jail, lose your family, lose your friends, lose your business, lose your legacy. Also that you can, have sex with this person who's like 1 year, 2 years younger. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So it has to be somebody who's like, I don't know, like a sex addict, or they just got shit for brains or something. I don't know, man. It's just not a good thing. I'm sure it's like some animal, you know, probably barbarian animal behavior that goes back before we were more evolved or something. But, man, it's not good. Mr. Ivan says, for the Zard slab. Okay, perfect. Let me go back here. So, Mr. Ivan, I think that was the smart move there. Let's take care of this. So we'll just reverse this then. Boop. And now let me go grab that Charizard. We're going to remove it from the consigned slabs channel. Give me a second here. So we're going to say Dark Charizard sold. Okay, so Dark Charizard sold. And now we have to go retrieve them. Now I don't remember. I think Mr. Mendoza, he wanted to just have cash, I'm pretty sure. Or you can join Congress and dodge the allegations. It's something, man. Something. But you hear about this all the time now, man. Like, man, it's so bad out there. Goes, Mr. Ivan. Here, let's get you a nice new sleeve for it, too, huh? That's a real nice one. Let's see. We'll get your premium sleeve. Where are my premium sleeves? Why aren't they here? Oh, they fell over. Okay, hold on. Let me grab them. No, there's my stickers. Ah, there they are. Premium sleeves. They're not free, that's for sure. These cost a little bit. Okay. But you're going to get one for your lovely Charizard. It's like they're possessed to do the most horrific things to the innocent. I don't know, man. I don't know. Perversion's a very interesting thing. You know, like, I'm a strong believer in science. So I believe everything has a scientific explanation, you know. And so when you look into sexual behavior, sexuality, it's always the bizarre. It's always like the thing that turns your morals on its head, you know, like spanking and choking and all this crazy, crazy fun stuff. And maybe that's the thing that does it for him or something. I don't, like, you have to have a real scientific explanation for everything. And it's like, that's got to be it or something. I don't know what it is. And it's just not good. But of course, it's a coach, right? Like, coaches maybe are attracted to younger people in general, like people that they can lead or control or groom, right? A coach kind of does that. Same with teachers, same with preachers. There's always this group, right? These people who feel like they, you know, need to be around kids or something. And I don't know, man. It's weird. All right. It is very, yeah, tentacles and furries. Yeah. So, you know, sexuality, when you get into sexuality, it's never like normal stuff, right? It's never like he held her hand and they stared at each other lovingly and then they had a child together. No, it's never that. It's like always the darkest, you know, shit ever on the internet. It's always super dark, terrible stuff. Here you go, Mr. Ivan. And I'm not judging that, but there's the law, and you got to follow the law, you know? So it's got to be between two consenting adults. That's the rule. And I don't know. People take it too far. Hey, don't bring furries into this. He was creepy, but never crossed the line. Biden was pretty creepy. He was. I mean, he legitimately was. The way he would, like, touch kids and smell their hair. Dude, that's effing creepy. Like, just don't do that. You don't need to do that. Like, just because he's not crossing the line doesn't mean that it's not strange. Like, imagine a priest did that. Well, he didn't have sex with them. Like, if your Catholic priest was rubbing a girl's, like a young girl's hair and then smelling her, yeah, that's effing weird as hell. But we give him a pass because he's a politician and we want to vote for him or something. Like, oh, well, I like this guy. He might win him for my team or something like that. No, it's weird as hell, dude. It always was weird. Just imagine anyone else doing it. Imagine you had this male teacher, you know, he's like 70 years old or whatever. He's a teacher and he's just rubbing some young girl's hair and then just smelling that hair. That's weird as hell, dude. That's very weird. It always was. People who don't like him and don't want to vote for him always felt weird about it. All right, let's see. It's very weird behavior. It's along the same lines, but you're right. It doesn't cross. Like the guy who sniffed the couch. We were just talking about that. The guy who sniffed the couch, right, Alex? You know this. The girl who, I guess she's like a dancer. She's sitting on a couch, and she's underage, and she stands up and she walks out of the room, and the guy comes into the room and he smells the couch where she was sitting. It's weird. It's absolutely weird. And but you can't put him in jail for it. So it's like, I guess he hasn't done anything. Yeah, that's weird as hell, dude. Okay, Raul Mendoza. I believe he wanted cash. Let me grab this. It absolutely is weird. And it always will be. And it just, you know, as a society, we like aggregate how acceptable or not it is. Okay. Now, I think he wanted cash. I just can't remember. I'm going to start it out as store credit. If he wants it to be cash, we can recalculate it. But I'm pretty sure he did want the cash for this. So the credit is 0.73, and the store credit is 0.68, right? So it's $127. Here goes. 1, 2, 7. Probably people of those kind. People were defending him. Well, look, you know, politicians on both sides are kind of crazy. And as a society, we're looking at these things, kind of trying to decide how we feel about them. But, you know, if your gut tells you that, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that, you're probably onto something. He probably shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? Like, that's where our rules come from. You know, maybe in another country, he would have just been fine, fine, fine. Not in this one. This country, we don't like it. All right, let's see. Same with the guy sniffing the couch. Same with this coach who's in trouble now. It's just leave the kids alone, man. Leave them alone. So now we got Mr. Kip. Hey, what's up, Kip? He says, box of the Final Fantasy Journey of Discovery. Ooh, I thought you'd never ask, Mr. Kip. Let me go get that box. All right. Here we are. Yay. Hey, mister, I cleaned my Traeger and prepped the turkey for tomorrow. Want me to save you a plate? Yes. That sounds awesome. I love it when people are very passionate about cooking the turkey and if they make a really good one so that we can like compare turkeys. It's kind of like, it's like comparing dick sizes or something. Ooh, my turkey tastes way better. Here we are. All right. Our vice president loves couches. Now, that's a very, very, very funny meme, but I believe that was completely false, right? That was never in the book. Somebody just made that up on the internet, right? It is. Makes it not as exciting when you realize that. All right, Mr. Kip won a whole box of Journey of Discovery. Oh, yeah. Here it is. How's it going, man? My turkey has a tastier sauce. What? Gobble, 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 gobble. They call me an eater. I'm hungry. Totally a meme, yes. Good luck. Makes me think of that Andrew Wilson guy. I cannot get the whatever podcast Andrew Wilson guy out of my head after he got utterly destroyed in the last debate. There it is. I can't get it out of my head. It's just in my head permanently. I've been thinking about it for like well over a week. Like, that was insane, right? Tara, please. I'd love to pull Tara, man. This, by the way, this comes out of a fully sealed case. One full sealed case. No Tara has been pulled out of this case. You might get it. Give him the Tara. I'm making smoked ribs, turkey ham, southern... I'm just making the turkey. See, you can make all those other things, but I feel like those things should just be saved for any day. I feel like on Thanksgiving, it's all about the turkey. It's a specific kind of meat for a specific day. Kind of like the way, you know, kind of like on Halloween, some people hand out like apples and bananas. We call them weirdos. I hand out candy. It's all about the candy on Halloween, right? It's about the tradition. But you're doing a mix, so that's cool. I just think that you can do whatever you want. I mean, you can have as much fun as you want. We actually did a Thanksgiving with 2 turkeys and a ham because we needed that much for like 11 kids. But here we are. It's like a Thanksgiving purism or something like that. Purist. I'm coming over to steal your food. Who won on the jumbo break? Here's the jumbo break. And right now it's Nathan Norman, and Jorge Gyron. So both of you guys are in here, but it has not gone off yet. We need 2 more people for it to go off. 2 people left. Okay, you ready? Oh, we don't have a lightning break anymore. We need a lightning break. I'm making a ham. Never really cared for turkey like that. It's not Thanksgiving. Here's a cute squall. All right, what we got? So this is for you, Mr. Kip. Marstalga. Krill. Okay. All right. Ham is so good on the smoker. Here's Vaughn. I'm not against ham. Ham's fine. But you can eat ham all year long. Turkey is a very specific meat for a very specific day. The goal isn't to give up on the turkey and move over to tastier meats. The goal is to make the turkey tasty. That is the goal. You got to prove that you can take a gamey bird and make it very delicious. Actually, I watched a video of a guy who did a really insane thing with the turkey. I was really impressed. I'd never seen it before, and maybe one day I'll even try it out. What he did was he completely deboned the turkey. So he was able to strip all the flesh off, keeping it in one big piece, and he deboned the whole turkey. So he removed all the bones, and he just had this big thing of flesh, like a sheet of flesh. And then he trimmed some of the chunkier pieces of flesh and kind of created an actual sheet of flesh. So it's like this big sheet of meat, all held together by the skin. And then he put on like a compound butter. He brined it actually, and then he put on a compound butter and he rolled it up into a roll, and he dried the skin out in the fridge or something, right? And then he pops this whole thing in the oven with some like olive oil on top. And there's like this compound butter in it. It's this roll of meat. And he cooks it, and he gets a nice crispy skin on the outside, and he cuts it, and it's like this perfect little roll of turkey. And I was like, damn, dude. I was like, that is so cool. It doesn't look like turkey. It is effectively turkey, though, right? It's just served in an extremely extra fancy way. And I'm like, I got to do that someday. You know, like, I've cooked enough food. I should be at a level where we're trying out things like that for fun. Here's Prompto. It looked like a lot of work, you know, but... butter under the skin. Yeah, you gotta have some oil. Oil's what makes food taste good, right? So a little oil. This oil, seasonings. But it's that way that you're serving it, like it's a big sushi roll, right? Like the turkey skin was still on the outside. and he had made it crispy in the oven. It was nice brown crispy skin, and he cuts into it, and you get like a pancake. It's like this cross section of a pancake of turkey meat, no bones, no tendons, nothing, just soft turkey meat and a little gravy on top of that. And the gravy is very important, by the way. So if you're having trouble with your turkey, part of it, yes, is how you're preparing the turkey beforehand, but the other part is turkey's meant to be eaten with gravy. That's how it's meant to be eaten. So you gotta be skilled at making the gravy too. So the gravy is a very important component. You can't make like low quality gravy. You can't just make like the packet gravy from the store. You have to make a genuine gravy, and with real, meat drippings and, savory ingredients. What do we got? We got Ifrit. Here's Wook. Wow, they made Rain Somami in this set. Here's Squall. Ooh, you got a Squall full art. Nice, dude. That looks really nice. Okay, I bet you that does well. Here's Krill. Okay. Little Kefka. 2 packs left. Bakul. Okay, Bakul. This is going to be another full art then? It's not. So a box can have 1 full art in it. I did not know that. Now I know that. 1 whole box can have 1 full art in it. I thought that it was by default always 2 full arts. Jolly Bee's gravy. Does anyone cook duck for Thanksgiving? I've never ever cooked duck. My family would do, on Christmas, we would do like a second turkey. That was pretty common because turkey was so affordable. And if we didn't do that, we would do like a Christmas ham, like a simple, like a glazed, sort of like honey and wine or something like that. And it would have like, it'd have that yummy clove or whatever it is for the seasoning. So, yeah, we would do either a honey ham or a turkey for Christmas. And never did duck. I don't know why. Maybe, is duck really even that good? I suspect duck's not that good. It seems to be just a fattier, smaller turkey. But I don't know. Maybe it's just the feeling like you made a duck, Okay, Mr. Kip, thank you so much. Let's get you a fresh bag, Mr. Kip. Here's a bag. Oh, yeah. Nice Squall. That is a nice Squall. All right. Here we are. He ain't bad, just tiny. Hen ain't bad. It is good. Duck is gamey and meaty. This is going to say Kip. F. Yeah, I guess duck just didn't catch on. People like the turkeys, huh? Here it is. All right. And the K's are right over here. We're going to put you right in here. Thank you so much. Here's Jacob Chickering shipping for my slabs and bag. Keep the change. All right. Is this an international shipment, Mr. Jacob? It is. Keep the change, huh? Come on now. Come on, man. Jacob, could you help me out? Are you watching, Jacob? Oh, there you are. How many slabs are we talking right now? You sent $40 for shipping? He says, no, that's for you. What? That's really generous, man. I really appreciate that. He's doing a really nice tip. So I guess I'll set this up to have 2 or 3. Oh, that's not very heavy, actually. So you're just being really nice today. Let's try printing some postage. Okay, so they're verifying the rates. Wow, you're just being really nice. Let me give you a little nice card then, huh? Let's see, what do we got? Maybe something that's not on the menu. Well, this used to not be on the menu, but it is now. I'll get you one of these, and I'm going to get you a little bonus card. So these are your little Christmas packs. You can open them when your cards arrive, okay? Here's a little bonus. And, oh, and there's the label. Okay, perfect. Now, just a warning, guys. Miss Alexis is no longer here. She is on vacation. So I'm the one doing the shipping. And as such, I'm not doing it super fast because I'm going to kind of let it build up a little bit for her. So what I'm going to do is each day I'm going to ship a couple packages and see how it goes, okay? But I'm going to try and save some of that shipping for her when she comes back. Just letting you guys know that, okay? All right, so there were 4 spots left in here. This is a gift from Ivan Rodriguez to all of you guys. Let's just see how this goes. Are you ready? Okay, we've got Jason Edward Sport Cards. Jason. Number 8, Jack Woodworth. Jack Wood. And Nate Dogg. Thanks, Nate Dogg. And 6. You made it on, 6. All right. So he said stop it at 10. That means we'll need the 20-sided die. Ready? Landing on 11. Here goes. Landing on 1. That goes to Mike's side? Wow. All right, Mike's side. He actually pulled that spot legitimately out of the Nightbot, and then I gave him a bonus spot because he's helping me with the website. Here it is. All right, so we're going to hand out a couple bonus spots to Mike's side over time. And so this now says from Ivan Rodriguez to Mike's side. Oh, that's so sweet. It is Mr. Mike's side. So Mike's side, you have a chance to pull the entire Charizard to 1 in 28 odds. Pretty tough odds. But, you know, that's one of the coolest things in the hobby right now. I mean, honestly, we're not going to get a Charizard. Here's my opinion, guys. We're not going to get another Charizard for a little while because they just released a Charizard. So this is it. Mega Charizard. They could release another one. I could be wrong. But usually they kind of spread them out a little bit, right? So we're probably not going to get another Charizard for a little while. Maybe a couple sets. Maybe 4 or 5 sets. We don't even know. But this is going to be a big one. This is going to be the Mega Evolutions Charizard pull of the year. And this is it. So that's going to be a card that a lot of people are going to wish they had in their collection. And it just looks really, really nice. Agreed. Okay, so this ticks up to 5. 5 out of 28. Good. Oops, good. Buzz. It looks like we are at the 2-hour mark. So I think we're ready to wrap up here. I didn't take pictures of a lot of slabs today, but I need to do that. Yeah? Is it going to refresh? Please refresh. Don't forget about my slabs for shipping. Have no fear, Jacob. That's exactly how it works. The slabs get added in later. We only print the label right now. Is this really taking this long to refresh? Oh, no, it refreshed. Okay, good. All right, so it looks like we're at the end of the stream. We had a nice little $40 giveaway. It was thanks to Mr. Ivan Rodriguez. What is the word I was looking for? Customary? Consequential? What's a word you use? Complimentary. Complimentary giveaway by Mr. Ivan Rodriguez. And we actually opened up some cool cards today. It was pretty fun. We had a whole box of the Journey Together, or Journey of Discovery? Journey of Discovery with Mr. Kip F popping back in. Nice to see you, by the way, Mr. Kip. The Jumbo Pack break has 2 spots left now, and the Lightning break went off right away, so we have to pick a new Lightning break. I guess we'll do that in the nighttime stream, okay? I'll see you guys there. See you later, everybody.